My name is Deadria Garrett. I am a newly entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for a year and 2 months. Just a little bit about my background. Before I became an entrepreneur, I was in the healthcare field for like 9 years. And when I say it was a journey because I went through different nursing homes, different CBRF homes, different group homes, just learning about the healthcare aspect. Along with me being in the healthcare, I was also going to college. And so I had to balance that stressful lifestyle out, but I managed to do so because I wanted what I wanted. I did not finish college because my very last semester, I had to pay $12,000. So that was one of the reasons what really led me to finding in myself to transition, because if you don't have something, you need to figure out a way to get it. So I didn't have the $12,000, so I was like, okay, I have to create another lifestyle that will be successful for me. I did not know becoming an entrepreneur I'll be a successful one, but I did it because I wanted to see what it was like. What I do is credit restoration. So as of now, I've been restoring a lot of people's credit. And I got into that because it wasn't taught to me at the comfort of my own home. So when I didn't get the student loans that I needed, I started to understand other ways of leveraging my life financially. So that's what allowed me to start my own credit business. I started my journey in a network marketing company. And with that being said, I realized what the ins and outs, the pros and cons to it. And because I realized my strength as being a leader, being a talker, being an encourager, I wanted to teach people about their credit one-on-one. So that's another reason that led me into taking that leap of faith, and have my own business. Because when you are in network marketing, essentially your success is contingent upon recruitment. And I didn't want to do that, So again, that's what I'm doing full time. I am diving into other things that will build generational wealth. One being real estate that I'm really, really excited about. And I just feel like the main thing you guys need is credit if you don't have the money to leverage your life. So that's why I put emphasis on being an entrepreneur, because I'm taking control over my life, and I feel like we all can do it. That's one of my missions, to really encourage my upcoming, young people or people who really didn't have that inspiration that you look up to. You can be your own inspiration. So that's really my mission, to inspire. So for those who's listening and haven't did any research, or don't really have anybody at home to tell you about credit, credit is basically how you manage your monthly liabilities. So more so your payments. Credit is based upon how good you are making payments towards anything you owe. And there's different components to credit that will really help you understand how to maintain credit. It's not just on-time payments, but on-time payments is that main thing. And when I'm speaking upon that, because we all have something we have to maintain and keep up on a monthly basis. And if that thing is not tended to, or if it's late, it can potentially ruin your whole credit profile. So then you're like, where do I start? So yeah, credit is how you basically manage your monthly liabilities. So the best part of my journey really and truly has been me taking control of my life, my freedom, essentially. And when I say my freedom, I'm able to manage my time, manage how I eat, manage what I do. And when I say my time, that's everything. We all want to have that time to do things to better ourselves. One thing I have dived into, because I'm not in college, you have to keep your mind stimulated, is studying and, every day working out. So these things has really put me on a level to say, man, just because the money is not there, the personal development is there. And that's going to get you to the next level of anything you want to do. Biggest hurdle. So of course, our livelihood financially is definitely something we have to keep up with. So for starters, my biggest hurdle, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs can vouch for this, is having that financial stability. And it hasn't scared me, because I know when you're transitioning, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. So I'm speaking upon financial hurdle because we're going from getting a bi-weekly paycheck to not knowing if you're gonna get paid that day, that week. So how are you gonna sustain and maintain your everyday get up if you don't have that money. So I'm saying this because it brings that willpower, it brings sacrifice and discipline to still chase after your dreams. So if it's a lot of you guys out there who's hesitant with following your dreams, the major thing I will let you guys know is believe in it. Believe in yourself. And as cliche as it sounds, even if you have to put positive affirmations on your mirror when you wake up, if you have to pray, if you have to put it in your bathroom, you have to believe in it. Because you have your dreams in your mind. You have your dreams with you. So if you don't believe in that, nobody else will. So I just say, the moments where you reflect in and you're like, man, I really see myself being this person or doing this thing, you have to believe in it. Because if you let it go, you'll regret. So don't be afraid of the change. Be afraid of not changing. I want the world to remember me as a woman of courage, a woman of dedication and hard work. And of course, because with hard work, you are highly respected. The money don't have to be there, but they see your determination and how a lot of things can hold us back. So if I'm remembered by anything, it's just the woman who had the courage to follow her dreams and inspire others to follow their dreams as well. I would say the 3 basic reasons why it's significant to understand credit, because for one, you can definitely leverage your credit to the point where you can use that money to invest for something in a long term to generate generational wealth. And I think that's the major thing for all of us, especially those who have kids already, showing them that they can have and build a legacy. So I say the number one thing in significance to credit is being able to use that money to leverage your life financially and invest in something that will bring you generational wealth. Another reason why credit is really useful in our life, because again, we may not have that bi-weekly paycheck, but if you have credit to use in something that you may need right then and there, you can do so. And then also too, the very last one is credit is like your financial report. So even for like jobs, auto insurance, cars, apartments, they look at that. They look at that and they essentially judge you, which they shouldn't. They really want to judge the character, but nowadays they're looking at the financial report and allowing you to build your life off that. From looking at several credit reports and listening to different people's stories, I'll say one of the biggest misconceptions is saying that credit is debt. Credit is either bad debt or good debt. But the way you handle your credit will allow you to have that good debt that all wealthy people have. So I think that's the main thing that we have to stop doing, is living in our head and thinking that credit can ruin our life if you allow it to ruin your life because you don't know the components and significance of it. But in the long run, credit can be definitely good debt to put you in a position that you never thought you can be in. For those who would like to reach out to me in regards to credit, I have a social media platform. Instagram is Miss 700 Credit Score. And then Facebook as well, which is my name, Deadria Garrett. You can find me there. Otherwise, I do have a contact number, my business number. I can be reached at 262-345-2174 for any inquiries or questions about your credit.